Right now, live at 5.
The vote today from the St. Louis County Board regarding body cams in the sheriff's office.
Plus, the First Lady is heading to Wisconsin to meet with families in Waukesha following the deadly Christmas parade crash. And UPS announces a major milestone in vaccine deliveries worldwide.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke. Body cameras are officially on their way to the St. Louis County Sheriff's Department. Today, the county board unanimously approved the almost $800,000 price tag to purchase 110 body-worn cameras. CBS3's Natalie Grant was at that meeting and shares how the public says these cameras are a long time coming.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Thank you.
For the first time, St. Louis County deputies will soon be outfitted with body cameras. On Tuesday morning, the St. Louis County Board approved the $790,000 purchase, but not before hearing final comments from the public.
The citizens need them. The officers need them. It protects both sides.
In my opinion, it is time for the St. Louis County Sheriff's Department to wear them also.
I believe that this new camera system is a step in the right direction that has the potential to start mending that disconnect.
Several people addressed the board, all in favor of the purchase. For some, like Nathaniel Coward, there are still some concerns about the department's camera policy, especially when it comes to deputies who break it.
I think cameras are good, but I think some things need to be in place to have some transparency. I think that's important. If you want to start bridging the trust with the community, especially people of color.
Before the board's vote, Sheriff Ross Littman addressed some of these concerns. He says supervisors will monitor the cameras, and if concerns come to light, they are prepared to handle them.
If it comes to the attention of a supervisor or to me that the camera has not been activated when the policy says it should be, it'll be dealt with appropriately.
As far as that policy goes, Commissioner Ashley Grimm, the chair of Public Safety, says the discussion is ongoing and changes can always be made.
This is ongoing work. When we have these discussions of once we've implemented it, I'm sure we'll see that we need some adjustments too. And we need to be looking at those policies too.
An approval years in the making as the department takes one more step to law enforcement transparency.
With the funding now approved, the department will move forward with the purchase. They hope to have the cameras in use by the spring. Today's warm and mild weather was a perfect training opportunity for the Duluth Fire Department. The department put their ice rescue skills to the test near the port. They ventured out with some of their newer members to get them comfortable in the water and in the flotation suits. Fire Department Captain Ben Johnson says training this early on broken ice means they can be prepared for anything.
We often have to navigate through broken ice and open water back onto ice again, so it's good practice for our new people to experience navigating that differential between broken ice and open water and getting to our patients and getting them retrieved.
Captain Johnson says if you do plan on venturing out on the ice, be sure to check the thickness first. Go out with a group of people and to invest in a good flotation suit. Well, Dave joins us now for a first check of the weather. Dave, just kind of crazy to me how warm it felt outside.
Yeah, I'd stay off the ice for a few days until it cools back down. But right now, we're surging upwards towards record high temperature territory.
Wow.
And there's also some other concerns to worry about as the Colorado lurks towards our area here and could start the process tonight with increased clouds. Then I'm thinking tomorrow we get a chance for rain from the warm front of the low. Then Thursday morning early on, it shifts over to the cold side of the low and turns to snow. Then Thursday, it's followed by some very high winds. And so that's why Weather Service has us facing a storm watch for Lake Superior over the next couple of days. The wildest of the weather from this Colorado low could be indeed over the lake. But when it starts to depart and the winds pick up, high wind watch is most likely for Pine County in Minnesota and for northwestern Wisconsin and all the Upper Peninsula as well. So those winds could be gusting towards 40+ miles per hour as we swap out lower pressure Thursday afternoon for slightly higher pressure. Lower pressure is pushing towards us right now, and that's why clouds are on the increase after a pretty nice sunny start here today. Those clouds are the start of that bigger low that's going to be giving us weather that'll change this picture here. It looks pretty calm right now in the Twin Ports. By Thursday morning, there could be snow to watch out for during the morning commute. So short-term forecast says clouds up tonight, temperatures as well. 45 in Duluth tomorrow with drizzle and rain likely. Could be even into the 50s for parts of Wisconsin. We'll talk about how long temps like that will last coming up in a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. There's encouraging data on a new COVID-19 pill as the U.S. marks 1 year since the first person received a vaccine against the virus. More than a third of Americans remain unvaccinated. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
I think it can be available this month.
1 year after its first COVID-19 vaccine shot was given in the U.S., drug maker Pfizer says its antiviral pill could soon be available in the fight against the virus.
Vaccines are needed. People need to prevent getting sick. They should not take chances that they may not get seriously sick because there is a pill that could treat them.
Appearing on CBS Mornings, Pfizer's CEO says the treatment is nearly 90% effective in reducing the risk of hospitalization or death in high-risk unvaccinated adults if taken within 3 days of the first COVID symptoms. Lab results also showed the drug worked against the Omicron variant, expected to dominate U.S. cases in the coming weeks. The U.S. is now averaging 120,000 new COVID cases a day. Nationwide, more than 800,000 Americans have died due to the virus since the pandemic began.
We're really trying to encourage people to get that boost to bolster their protection so that they're ready should they encounter the Omicron variant.
As COVID-19 cases continue to surge in the U.S., the latest CBS News poll finds nearly 1/3 of Americans who are vaccinated have no plans to get a booster shot, in spite of evidence that regular vaccinations are not enough to protect against the Omicron variant. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
More than 200 million Americans are now fully vaccinated, and more than 3/4 of the eligible population has received at least one dose. UPS announced today it has surpassed 1 billion COVID vaccines delivered worldwide. The shipping company says it took a little more than a year to reach that milestone. It cited its tracking and cold storage technologies for successfully delivering the life-saving vaccine to people around the globe. UPS also established 3 regional command centers to manage vaccine supply needs and movement, and supported more than 130 clinical vaccine trials through its healthcare subsidiary. A Duluth police officer with a history of excessive force incidents is back on patrol in the community. The Duluth Police Department tweeted this picture of Officer Adam Hewitt responding to a medical call Sunday night. It says he was shoveling the stairs and sidewalk for the person who called. Hewitt is also the officer the department fired in 2017 after he dragged a handcuffed Native man down a skywalk and slammed his head into a doorway. The department was forced to rehire Hewitt after arbitration with the union. Hewitt returned to the department in January of 2020, but at the time, the community was told he would stay behind a desk. The department issued a statement today saying Hewitt was transferred to the Financial Crimes Unit in September 2020 and was reassigned to patrol this month. Chief Mike Tuskin says Hewitt's actions in 2017 were unacceptable, but his decision to put Hewitt back on patrol is based on the officer's personal and professional growth. DPD says Hewitt went back to school, received his master's in social work, and continues to receive training at the department. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from the NAACP, their reaction to the department's decision to return Hewitt to patrol duties. The First Lady travels to Wisconsin tomorrow to meet with victims and families of the people injured and killed in the Waukesha parade crash. 6 people died and dozens were injured when a man drove an SUV into the crowd last month. Biden's first stop will be Children's Wisconsin Hospital in Milwaukee to meet with frontline healthcare workers who treated the victims. She'll then travel to Waukesha to talk with families and first responders who were there that day. Still to come on Live at 5, a popular MnDOT contest is back, and you've got 1 day left to get creative. City by City is up next.
Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center is a beautiful one-level facility in Superior, Wisconsin, with 24-hour skilled nursing care. With a 5-star rating by Medicare, you can expect high-quality care. We offer a variety of services, including restorative care after a hospital stay, intensive rehabilitative therapy care after surgery, or long-term care for those who are no longer able to handle the necessities of daily life on their own. To learn more, call or visit Villa Marina Health Center in Superior.
Ring in 2022 with the biggest cash bash of the year. New Year's Eve hot seats and drawings at Black Bear Casino Resort. On New Year's Eve from 5 p.m. until 2 a.m., New Year's morning, 2 hot seat players each hour will win up to $1,000 cash. And 5 drawings each hour will start the new year off right for the lucky winners with up to $10,000 cash. That's 70 winners for a grand total of over $75,000 cash. Earn entry starting December 26th. Visit BlackBearCasinoResort.com for more information and make the Bear your place to ring in 2022.
Looking for the perfect gift for your favorite Bulldog fan? The largest selection of UMD wear and gifts is at UMD stores. With jerseys, caps, winter wear, gifts, and more. Plus, UMD stores gift cards are always the right size. And for a limited time, receive a holiday bonus card with each $50 gift card purchase. Conveniently located on the UMD campus and open evenings and weekends. Or shop online anytime at umdstores.com.
Do you experience neck pain or suffer from chronic headaches? Northland Anesthesia Associates offers pain injections for these trouble areas. NAA provides a customized treatment plan to achieve the best outcome and highest patient satisfaction. Call today for the relief you deserve.
Face the changing seasons with a smile with a new pair of shoes or boots from Vendor Shoes. We've got fun fall fashions, and don't wait until the snow flies to get your warm winter boots. Comfort, style, and warmth like no other. Vendor Shoes. We're located in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Duluth.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from the Duluth Shipping Canal. Just under an hour ago, the Maria G cargo ship arrived at the Duluth Harbor all the way from Malta, an island country in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Maybe they brought the warm weather. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. A Minnesota retailer is helping to lead a crucial state park into the future, and a health clinic in Bayfield is looking to help kids stay safe this holiday season. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We'll start off tonight in Minnesota, where the Department of Transportation has brought back a very popular initiative from last year. If you've got a name in mind that you would like to see on a brand new snowplow, you've got just one more day to submit your idea. There were 8 winning names last year, including Plowy McPlowface. Was that really one of them? Snowy Juan Kenobi and F. Salt Fitzgerald. This year, you are allowed to submit 3 different names for consideration. To submit your ideas for the Name a Snowplow contest, you can head to the link in our website. We're brewing up some ideas here in studio tonight, too. Next, we head up to the North Shore to Finland State Park. For years, the area has been in desperate need of reforestation. This year, a Minnesota-based retailer has stepped up and given the North Shore the help it needs. From the summertime to just last week, Rockler Woodworking and Hardware, along with the DNR, planted 78,000 trees across 95 acres of forest. Along with the new trees, Rockler contributed a donation of $50,000 to the Hardwood Forestry Fund, an organization that has planted more than 4 million trees to date. And we wrap up tonight in Bayfield, Wisconsin, where the Red Cliff Community Health Center is offering parents an opportunity to get their kids vaccinated. Tonight and tomorrow at the Legendary Waters Resort, Red Cliff staff will be running a vaccination clinic for kids 5 and older. The walk-in clinic will offer both COVID-19 and flu vaccinations with no appointments needed. Tonight, the clinic will run until 6 o'clock, and it will resume tomorrow at 3. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city. And still to come on Live at 5, the Salvation Army inches closer toward its donation goal as the season comes to a close.
Well, you know, for that plow naming contest, I'm going to submit Peter Kevaplowskis because my meteorological colleague has been very helpful, giving me some time off past couple of days. But now I'm back on duty and here to talk about a warm-up. Normal is 25. High temp will hit 37 today, into the 40s, even 50s tomorrow. How long will that last? I'll let you know with my 7-day forecast right after this break.
Stay connected to live local CBS3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
There's excitement in the air around downtown Duluth.
Experience lighthearted dining that celebrates all things Duluth at Lyric Kitchen Bar. We are passionate about providing comfort and hospitality. Open at 4 p.m. 7 days a week. Stop in and enjoy great appetizer, dinner, and dessert options with free parking in the Holiday Inn ramp on 1st Street. Check out Lyric Kitchen Bar in the heart of downtown Duluth.
Indigenous First Arts and Gift Shop showcases a wide variety of Indigenous and diverse artists, authors, and farmers. We are offering curated gift packages, t-shirts, jewelry, original artwork, and more by local artisans. We appreciate your continuous support. Shop online at indigenousfirst.org.
Personal Best Pilates features reformer classes offering the ability to center yourself regardless of your ability. The reformer eliminates barriers like gravity and balance to achieve a clean, smooth mind, body, and spirit connection. Visit us online.
Shop locally and share the gifts of downtown Duluth this holiday season.
Good health is key to a good life. In the Cloquet community, keeping you and your family healthy is the goal of the CMH Rader Family Clinic. From routine wellness checks for newborns to treating issues of the aging and everything in between, the CMH Rader Family Clinic provides health care for all, from pediatrics to geriatrics. It's all available right here in your community.
The vote today from the St. Louis County Board regarding body cams in the sheriff's office.
Tonight, Hoops Brewery is asking for help to find the owner of a mysterious recipe box.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Rapid changes are coming our way in the weather world here by midweek thanks to a low pressure system coming from the southwest. It's one of those classic Colorado lows, and those usually pack a punch. So tonight, clouds are on the increase as that low makes its way towards us. For Wednesday, it leads with its warm front, so record warmth is possible, 40s and even 50s. That means a chance for rain Wednesday night, but by early Thursday morning, it'll shift to snow. As the cold front part of that Colorado low comes to call, then the cool down will commence. We'll go cooler than normal, and some snow could add up on Thursday morning, which we'll talk about here in a bit. That'll be followed by high winds that some folks will have to watch out for on Thursday afternoon, with gusts towards 45 miles per hour. So yeah, a lot of stuff on our weather plate. Right now, here's what's happening on the plates up at the airport. 36 degrees current temp, east-southeasterly wind already going 16 miles per hour. And again, by Thursday afternoon, 45 not out of the question. 3.05 inches of mercury is our barometric pressure. That number should fall as the big low gets closer to our region. Current temps are running 36 to 38 degrees here in the Upper Peninsula. Northwestern Wisconsin has a range of 37 to 40. And in Minnesota, it's as cool as 32 up the Gunflint Trail and as warm as 39 degrees down towards Moose Lake. With the warm front coming our way, temperatures will just go up at least through Wednesday. It's Thursday when they'll start to tumble once again. Well, now we move into the Doppler map here for our area, and the clouds are already pushing towards us, even though we had a bit of sunshine earlier this morning. Of course, these are associated with the Colorado low that's off towards our west. There's also an Alberta clipper to our northwest, but I think that'll be pushed out of the way and held off until Friday for our region. It's this one coming out of Colorado that'll be the big player. That again is increasing our clouds tonight, bringing us warm temperatures and a decent rain chance tomorrow. And that cold front it's dragging brings us a chance for snows as we get into early Thursday morning. So now we take a look at how much of each warmer precip could come to call. And you know, the rain for Wednesday, which may start around 5 o'clock in the morning, could just stay light and maybe just a trace there till about midnight or so. It's the snowier section of the forecast here that looks a little bit more impressive. Many of us probably will go just a trace to maybe 3 inches, but Iron Range communities could go anywhere from 3 to almost 6 inches worth of snow. So folks there will especially have an interesting commute to be cautious about come Thursday morning. Now let's get a look at the forecast for tonight in Minnesota, where the low temperatures will be warmer than normal and go about 32 to 38 degrees. Clouds on the increase. And that'll happen in Wisconsin and Michigan as well, with lows there 34 to 38. So then for tomorrow in Wisconsin, cloudy sky, drizzle and rain likely starting about 5 o'clock in the morning. High temps 47 to 53. Records could fall. And again, that rain could fall throughout the day. Minnesota tomorrow, drizzle and rain likely. High temps as cool as 40, which is still warmer than normal by the Falls, International Falls, and 47 down towards Moose Lake. So, as we mentioned, rain first on Wednesday, shifting to snow overnight, ending fairly early Thursday. 70% chance for that inch or two of snow for many towns. Then it starts to get windy Thursday afternoon, flurries possible Friday. Then the cool down really comes to call. We drop into the teens for highs by Saturday, and by Tuesday morning next week, only 3 above.
All right, thanks, Dave. Michigan's governor is sending a high five to residents in the Upper Peninsula today. The UP is celebrating its 185th birthday. Fun fact, the UP contains 29% of the land area of Michigan, but only 3% of its total population. And residents and our friends up there are often called, proudly, Youpers. With just 10 days to go, the Salvation Army is getting closer to its Red Kettle campaign goal. According to the Duluth chapter, as of yesterday, they've raised $107,000. That's about 12% down from where they need to be to reach their $220,000 goal. They also still need bell ringers, with more than 850 hours still unfilled. Yesterday was day 1 of the Miners Match, where all Red Kettle donations made at Super One stores will be matched up to $50,000. That's thanks to Miners Incorporated, which owns Super One. The Red Kettle campaign runs through Christmas Eve. All the money donated stays local and supports Salvation Army programs like their food shelf, housing, and Christmas giveaway. Still to come, a House committee's investigation into the January 6th insurrection has brought an impactful vote to the floor.
It's a new day, things are gonna change. It's a new day, things are gonna change.
Hi, Russell Nicolay, Nicolay Law Office. If you've been seriously injured, we can help. For the last 14 years, my office has been helping folks like you and holding insurance companies accountable. My award-winning legal team can help you and your family. Remember, if you've been injured, get Nicolay. We win or you don't pay.
You can have a great time out at Fun Duluth and get paid for it. From frontline customer service to something more technical, your new career could be right in downtown Duluth. Stop in during business hours or go to our website to find job listings and apply.
There's excitement in the air around downtown Duluth. When you think holidays, head this way. There's cheer to be shared by all. From dining out to grabbing a drink to finding the perfect holiday gifts. There's more to be merry about in downtown Duluth. Shop locally and share the gifts of downtown Duluth this holiday season.
Update your home with paint and doors from Menards. Choose from our in-stock Mastercraft doors or design your door your way with our door designer. Mastercraft has the fastest delivery, so you get your door in approximately 7 days. Complete your update with Dutch Boy. Platinum Plus interior paint and primer in one has stain shield technology, providing exceptional stain resistance and washability. Save big on Dutch Boy paint. Plus, give the perfect gift with the Menards gift card.
Season's greetings to you all from Menards. I'm Dr. Matthew Bettendorf. I am a general surgeon practicing here in Ashland at Memorial Medical Center. I grew up in central Minnesota. Every day is an adventure, and with 12 children, it's great fun. I get great satisfaction out of serving people and also like to fix problems. Surgery is a natural combination of those two. Fix a disease process rapidly and also spend a lot of time with people and help them feel better.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota compact and utility tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, and save $900. See your local Kubota dealer today.
No one serves you better than Lulich Implement.
Get your news on the go, the CBS3 mobile app.
This evening, the House could vote to hold another Trump ally, a former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, in contempt of Congress. Meadows failed to appear before the House Select January 6th committee last week, despite a subpoena. Natalie Brand has the latest from Capitol Hill.
For the second time this year, the House will vote on whether to refer criminal contempt charges to the Justice Department in connection to the January 6th investigation, this time against former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, who also once served in Congress.
House Democrats are continuing their witch hunt into President Trump and their political opponents.
He has a legal obligation to show up and to answer the questions of this committee.
The 9-member January 6th committee investigating the assault on the Capitol unanimously recommended the charge Monday night after Meadows defied a subpoena to testify. Meadows had previously turned over roughly 9,000 pages of emails and texts from the days surrounding the attack. Donald Trump Jr. texted Meadows, "He's got to condemn this ASAP. The Capitol Police tweet is not enough." Fox News host Sean Hannity urged Meadows to tell President Trump to make a statement and ask people to leave the Capitol. Meadows has defended himself multiple times on the same network, citing executive privilege.
The executive privilege that Donald Trump has claimed is his to waive. That's why we filed the lawsuit, to hopefully get the courts to weigh in.
Meanwhile, the Attorney General for the District of Columbia announced he's suing 2 far-right groups, the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, for their role in the January 6th attack.
Holding wrongdoers accountable is an American value.
It's the first civil lawsuit against individuals connected to January 6th, accusing them of causing harm to the district, democracy, and police. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The House previously referred former Trump advisor Steve Bannon for contempt of Congress charges, and his trial begins in July. The House Select January 6th committee has more depositions scheduled this week.
We've got a packed broadcast for you tonight. The holiday shipping deadline, that's tomorrow. All you need to know to make sure your presents arrive on time for Christmas. That and all the other news coming up on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Not all internet is created equal. I know, because I'm a MediaCom engineer. And we've been building our network for more than 20 years. Today it runs coast to coast with more than 650,000 miles of fiber. So unlike those smaller networks, if there's an internet issue, we can reroute your connection and keep you running. Plus, we have direct roads to your online destinations, so you get the content and data you want faster. Not all internet is created equal. That's why more homes and businesses choose MediaCom.
At Prime Appliance, you don't have to shop early to enjoy huge savings, because our Black November sale continues through the end of December. Buy the best with the Speed Queen top-load washer, in stock now starting at just $13.99 with a 5-year parts and labor warranty. Or this space-saving Frigidaire electric laundry center, just $13.49. Financing always available. Take it home today or set up delivery. Prime Appliance is the best place to buy your appliances. Let us prove it to you.
Face the changing seasons with a smile with a new pair of shoes or boots from Bender Shoes. We've got fun fall fashions, and don't wait until the snow flies to get your warm winter boots. Comfort, style, and warmth like no other. Bender Shoes. We're located in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Duluth.
Looking for the perfect gift for your favorite Bulldog fan? The largest selection of UMD wear and gifts is at UMD stores. With jerseys, caps, winter wear, gifts, and more. Plus, UMD Store's gift cards are always the right size, and for a limited time, receive a holiday bonus card with each $50 gift card purchase. Conveniently located on the UMD campus and open evenings and weekends. Or shop online anytime at umdstores.com.
Stay connected to live local CBS3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Tuesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. Tonight at 5, we learned the latest details on the St. Louis County Sheriff's Department being outfitted with body cams. This morning, the county board unanimously approved the purchase of 110 cameras. The purchase totaled around $790,000. The department hopes to have the cameras in use by the spring. And tonight at 6, after 2 years, Hoops Brewing is still hunting down the owner of a mysterious recipe box that was left at the establishment. We'll have all the details on the journey Hoops employees have been on during their mission to return this family heirloom coming up at 6. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you at 6.